a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury, ha, these luxury, ha, luxury, ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it, I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the paces, one for the ages. Ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Hey, back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitated, flying higher than spaceships. Elevated, celebrated. Woo, woo. I got the power. Woo, woo. I got the power. Hey, you ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
In motion comes the tight end left. Quickly to the air is Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
5-9, 5-9. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He stiff arms him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion, Lion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Thomas from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
In motion, Hill. Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
11, Thomas.
Play action. It's Burrow. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
They'll run right side with Mostert. Oh, nice move. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Go.
Here's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
In motion, Hill. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
12. Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Metcalf. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Burrow. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Just adjusting.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly
Come on, boy.
Meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15
go
at
save
the
you.
13-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football.
You got that
on a
right.
spring. And each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
Burrow will throw.
Boy, if you don't stop it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You don't stop it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing.
You can challenge all you want to.
Defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
What happened, bro?
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, get murdered.
As he releases it,
Go for it.
Fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jonnu Smith. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't
Glad
work.
you're back. I'm glad you're back. I did that on purpose because it was getting boring.
Got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
No.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second down, another run to Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Hey, ram.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Herbert now. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Herbert throwing again.
Got the ball in.
He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
No problem, you guys, baby.
42. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is touchdown, Houston. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And his throw is incomplete.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Fuck, I'm passing. I got the baddest motherfucking running back it is. Fuck, I'm passing. Fuck. And I got the baddest running back it is.
70 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first
I'm Coach Dollar. I'm Coach Dollar. You forgot?
Situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
What up? Blue.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Here's Burrow. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Throwing that bomb-ass shit out there.
Just shy of the 20. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some
Throwing
chances
that bomb-ass shit out there. What are you trying to challenge? I mean, timeout, see, get it. I mean, timeout, see, get it.
Time not so fortunate.
And
I'll
that's
break
where I
that
want
down
to start
to you
what
after
you
the game.
said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Hey, go Lion.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
On 2, ready? Let's get set.
Burrow looking to pass. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
That is incomplete.
Because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here we go.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Playing good, G. You playing good.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3
Damn,
here.
I got the ball. I got the bizzle.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football
I got the baddest back it is. I'm worrying about.
Speak to the parity in the NFL.
I'm worrying about this shit.
That made the playoffs the year before, miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
For real.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing quickly and Herbert
Easy shit.
And he takes it in for
Easy
a
shit.
touchdown.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 plays.
Touchdown. And
None
the
of y'all's 2
Chargers
plays.
come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening
Think
minute
about letting
of
you
the
in.
third quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half? And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I don't know why he take me for a joke, but I don't know why.
That was a pretty good heave, but
I don't know why. You know I got hell of a safeties out there. I built them up.
The traits that you look for in a good free
built
safety,
them up.
range and decision making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands too.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll be hit
running over them goons.
5 yards on the play.
Running over them
And he
goons.
continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd and 5. Open man right
Get
side.
busy,
That's
boy.
McConkey.
Get busy, boy. Reese watching this game, he's sweating. Reese watching this game, he's sweating. Reese, I see you watching and you sweating.
67 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Hey, they seen how good I play.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker
They
out
see
to
how
kick
good I
this
play.
one off.
They like, you must be playing the master.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And makes it
like
across
you
the
must be
20 as
playing
his
the
guys will
master.
set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I don't even want you to hold the ball. Might as well. I got you on the grill.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah,
Pow! Lighten his ass up.
The best in the game, you're going to have games where
Don't
it just
stop with
go
that
right
shit.
for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, man, I got killers on deck.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going
Try to
for
let
more.
him get some
This
points.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
He got the Lions on his logo.
Metcalf motions left. From the gun on third down is Burrow.
Foul!
And he takes us up to the
That nigga didn't have that catch.
Second catch in this AFC title game.
I seen
He's
you
got
down
first
for
down.
a boy.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. They go play action with Burrow.
That's me. Oh, the catch right to the ball. I see you, baby.
I think he's got to be
See
careful
you,
not
baby.
to force anything into coverage.
These
right
boys
there.
got ability. Y'all be having abilities. Y'all just don't know what to put on. That's why y'all team be like shit. Y'all don't put the right
AFC
ability.
Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Foul! Y'all ought to be having the wrong ability.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his
school,
grill. I
y'all.
think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Foul! Stick in that ass. Stick in that ass.
Pop the ball free and it's fourth
Stick in that ass.
Looks like another empty possession offensively.
No homo.
And you're
We
at that point in the
sticking.
game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Boy, stop it.
Damn. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back through it.
Trying to get niggas.
So it looks like
Hell,
there's still some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
12. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw incomplete.
Yeah, don't you see me everywhere? That's the D on this game. It's called everywhere.
Well, you know me,
You gotta
whether
find
you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Boy. You didn't intercept that.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
11.
Now Burrow.
You just go try. Come on.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defense.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
12. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Thomas brings it in.
Like that, G.
Down, but not
how you gonna try to play my defense against me?
A good pickup there, a 22.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Ready.
Now a give to Taylor.
Wow! Run the niggas off.
Work down inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Thank you for blocking so good. Thank you for blocking so good.
Right sideline. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of
it ain't no glitch.
And the
that shit can stop you in man.
Quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I mean, you in man coverage. That's why. If you in man coverage, it's going to work all day long. If you in zone, you can stop it.
Too is evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Hell no.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well.
Boy, don't you see he
won the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
That's true.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And going deep for Hill. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
11.
There you are.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
Stay your ass here. Snack him up.
Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it
If you
also
drop back
brings
too
up
far,
4th down.
my DNs go engage off the block, man. You can't drop back far. Your mans won't block no more.
Gun. Dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught, and he will have a Dolphins first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Burrow will throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 54 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. And rifles one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Bob, let me get that for him.
Going to be intercepted yet again.
Defensive motherfucker.
Samuel Jr. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard
got Lamar
line.
Jackson.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Herbert. Now this will be
wow, get off me, chump.
They'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it.
He's a killer.
Before he crosses
He's a killer.
18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it.
Wow, get off me.
I didn't I?
Kill these niggas! Kill these niggas! Kill these! Kill these niggas! They sorry. Watch this. Man, get your ass. That nigga went flying.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
Dog, chill out. Chill out. That nigga went flying off that
and the
truck.
lead is up to 14.
Man, get out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous, man.
Here's Dicker now as he'll
I'm
send
telling you, it's the ability. Y'all, man, you got a team full of. I looked at your team. Your abilities ain't in the right place. If you had them, man, you would be doing some hell of. You got some hell of a players, but you ain't got the right abilities on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Use it. The better you use it, the more your players disengage block.
Incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, that'll be
Coming
incomplete.
for that ass. I'm using it like a motherfucker.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
My interception.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Bounce off.
And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over.
Damn, on top. All these niggas do is quit. Quitters, man. Quitters. Quitters, you.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
looking like Queen Latifah. Looking like Queen Latifah. Okay, hell no. Okay. Drop my songs, but they love to swim. Right. Now what the hell am Head in the bottom for my heart in the cage. I judge people based off. Head's getting harder to act right. They say. Let's say a song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get is knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the seeds that I'm sown. Hello?
Yeah, see, I'm trying to school the young nigga. Y'all niggas think just because they get certain, oh, I got him, he's X Factor. You got to put the right shit on him, dog. You got to put the right shit on him. For example, he got a lot of good players. He got a good ass team, but he ain't got the he ain't got the right abilities on these niggas, man. He don't. You got Patrick Surtain. Look at the abilities you got. This shit is outside shade. This ain't what the. That's why he ain't covering shit.
What's he doing in Detroit? What's he play Detroit?
I'm giving you. I still do love. I was looking out for you.
Nobody knows what I'm going through. That the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes.
Yeah, I was looking out for you. Oh, okay, I got you. I just bought another ability. Oh my. Why that nigga, you think you just gonna throw bombs?
Yeah, you got to take that. You ain't want to throw that one time.
Something made me bad.